Well, there's a tornado apparently.
There's apparently a tornado.
We managed to miss. Oh, I see it behind me.
It's very close now.
I think I'm supposed to be running away from it.
I don't. Can we really make that assumption? Maybe it's not a bad tornado. Maybe it's just misunderstood.
It could be. I feel like I don't think many tornadoes.
It seems to have given up.
The tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Very abruptly. It's like
Eh.
as suddenly as it came.
Oh, cutscene. Badlands.
We're not in the good lands. I'll say that.
Oop, not good.
What? That was odd.
Something.
Really strange. I have to admit at this point I'd like to lodge a complaint.
Yeah.
Oh good, we're low on oxygen again. Thanks, plot device.
Yeah.
So this game, what's it called again? Because I keep
Lifeless
confusing
Planet.
it. Lifeless Planet, right? Now, they're not like sentient or anything, but we definitely just saw some plants, some scary stabbing you plants.
Yeah.
I have to say that those are life. Therefore, this is not a lifeless planet. I mean, up to this point, we've seen signs of civilization, and even, like, what appears to be, like, a humanoid creature. But the humanoid creature could be like a robot, so not technically life, depending on your definition.
Uh-huh.
And the civilization could have been ruins from so long ago that it doesn't indicate life.
Right.
But living plants, that's a bit of a stretch.
That's pretty much life.
It's pretty much
it's
life.
It's hard to classify a moving plant not as life.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just like a sitting there plant. Like, it moves of its own volition. It's clearly like a living thing.
I'm going to call all plants sitting there plants from
now
on.
Is that not what people call them?
Except for Venus flytraps.
Yeah, no, those are definitely not sitting there plants.
No, they don't. They don't just.
Oh my god, my office is full of sitting there plants. Well, it will be when we have an office again.
Well, look at it. I found a thing.
That's a great question. What's going to happen to all those plants while they're in storage? Are they just going to die?
Yeah,
that would be
probably.
interesting.
More Russian.
I don't actually know if they made it to storage. This isn't interesting to anyone, except someone who like really wants to know like minute details about my new office that doesn't exist yet. Why is that rock a C? Are we in some like really like complicated episode of Sesame Street?
I think we are. C is for cookie.
Oh man, have you seen that new Cookie Monster commercial for the iPhone?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Great. All right. I see some green over there. That gives me hope.
Yeah, the green. Follow the booger brick road. Have you also been keeping up with New Girl? I caught up on like the last one recently.
Ugh. There we go. Ignore that. I picked up tracks again, setting aside the mystery of how she's able to survive out here. I still don't
probably a robot.
know if I can trust her. Trail appears to be leading me away from dangers. That's pretty sweet.
That's a good point. It did lead like around the plants, if nothing else. Like the other green trails probably aren't quite as conclusive, but like that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Because like the other ones were just sort of like through tunnels and up cliffs. Like none of them were really like avoiding anything in particular.
Yeah.
But she has been leading us the whole way.
She's got some serious foot fungus, man. She should really see a doctor. This does not seem healthy.
I don't know, man.
Oh shit.
Is that Russian?
I don't know. Yes? Oh, it's gone.
Looks like you're gonna have to jump.
I think you're right. We're gonna go this way.
Probably. But have you been keeping up with New Girl?
I have been. The most recent episode was quite enjoyable.
I loved the puppet thing.
Puppet thing.
They're watching like the Korean propaganda.
Oh yeah.
And they're just like completely like feverish and like watching it and like asking these weird questions about how the world works.
Yeah.
And they kept getting attacked by the E, and then at one point like one of the puppets says something like, "It'll be fine as long as it's a silent E," and I was like, "What's happening? Like what is actually happening?"
Yeah, it was a really great episode.
Yeah, I really like that episode. This season has really been picking back up. It was in kind of a lull for a while there, but I've been happy with the changes they've been making.
How did you feel about
Megan Fox?
Oh.
That seemed inevitable. What the hell are you supposed to... Wow, that was very gruesome.
Yeah, it ate me. It ate me hard. Oh, baby.
Oh. Rock. Well, you could have said that earlier. I love that the rocks just slide.
Your rocks
Are they like Gumby rocks? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Now it's like
Do you, like... Are you supposed to push it onto the planks or just this? Okay, this. Okay.
Definitely that.
It just seemed like it was... It seemed like slightly too tall for you to jump.
Yeah. Ooh, look. Oh, this is a pretty view.
What does that remind me of? I remember something that has, like, rock piles very similar to that.
Hey, lady!
It's very landscape out here.
Oh, look, there's a structure over there.
Doesn't look safe.
No, it's fine. Just walk right on it. Oh my god, it wasn't safe at all. It's okay, you survived it, though.
Bummer.
Were you trying to die?
No, but if I died, then at least I could try again.
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to succeed.
I think
Hey,
you're
look,
right.
it's a white glowy.
What's the white glowy mean? More
Those
Russian.
are, like, kind of good.
Lots,
the crane!
Lots of setbacks to production lately. I really don't care.
Did he just find, like, a piece of paper out there that says, like, boy, we fucked up our crane?
Yeah.
Like, thanks, Russia.
Turn this on.
Maybe the hand button? No, the control is not powered.
I gotta go up these stairs, I'm guessing.
Maybe? Probably?
Probably. Did we ever figure out who gave us this game?
No, I was supposed to check with you about that, because someone in the live stream was like, maybe not the person you thought it was.
Oh, really?
We didn't do that.
So, the thing is that it, like, the message that the person sent me being like, here, have this game, like, seems to have vanished after I read it. So
Oh my god, it must have been Inspector Gadget's boss! All the messages he sent always explode.
It didn't
Literally in his face.
I didn't see it explode so much.
Well, yeah, but, like, if you weren't around when it exploded, how would you know?
So there was...
Did you see it disappear?
The image was like a creepy hand petting a cat, so... I don't know, that could be an indication of something. Look, we got green rocks.
Put that in the thing? Oh yeah, you have to do the robo arm.
Oh god, right. What?
It has like all the controls.
Here we go.
Look at all the axes.
Okay.
Like where's the M, E, Q? Click?
I don't know. I want it to be...
That looks like it worked. Make it go in the thing now. There you go. Just M. Just press M.
Press M?
Just press Smith.
Smith! We did it! Right?
Now why would that like clearly Russian building suddenly be powered by this like alien reactor?
Oh,
That doesn't look safe.
guess I'm not going that way.
Do you just want another rock for fun?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go now.
That's a good question. Not a great question, but a good... Try pushing this rock. This looks pushable. Is it not?
Negative. Down?
Yeah, probably just, like, follow the remainder of the path or whatever.
Oh,
Did we come from this direction?
Something down there. Look at that.
What is that?
Jetpack
jetpack fuel. Remember that time?
Yeah.
This game does not try very hard to mask the fact that it has game mechanics.
Yeah, right? It's like, here's a point when you can use this thing.
Yeah.
Can I make that?
It's kind of like... It reminds me of, Metroid Other M.
Oh.
Because in that game, like... You know, it's much maligned for the fact that, like... Samus is sort of, like, beholden to this dude whose name I think is, like, Adam. And, like, Adam just, like, tells her when she's allowed to use her abilities.
Right.
So she, like, has them from the start of the game, but she just, like, doesn't use them if he doesn't say it's okay.
Right. People, like, are pissed about it because it's
like
very anti-feminist.
Yeah, it's super anti-feminist. It's
Right.
like, yeah.
I like having lots of rocket boosts. It's
Just
very
go to
easy.
Taco Bell. There's one, like, right down the street, man.
The professor loves Taco Bell.
Does she?
She does.
This is not a thing I do.
She, like, she has, like... Oh,
That didn't work.
I was killed by the height.
Yes.
Not the fall.
Not the fall.
It was the height.
Not
that
even
killed
the
me.
falling.
Nope.
Because I've heard that, like, if you were to... I don't remember where I heard this, but I found it interesting. I heard that, like, theoretically, if you were to fall in an actual bottomless pit that somehow existed...
You'd starve to death.
Well, I heard that you would be flayed to death from, like, that air around you moving, like, constantly.
What?
I don't know if that's true, but I thought it was an interesting thing.
Interesting.
I mean, if that didn't work, you would obviously starve to death eventually.
So can I not make this?
I don't know. Maybe we just need to...
Be better?
Yeah, try harder.
That's definitely not... Whoop.
I like that there's some sort of impact there.
Yeah, in the middle of the...
Just, yeah, like in the sky. Like
oh, you're falling. Die!
Yeah. So maybe...
That's the way I came.
Why do we have to, like, double back or something?
I don't know.
Can you, like, get up that ledge? This looks, like, kind of suspicious to me. It might be nothing, because this game has a couple areas like this.
Yeah, I think it's a dead end.
It's weird. It looks very suspicious.
It does. To the left here?
For some reason, this is reminding me of Untold Legends.
Yeah. The art style is kind of Untold Legends-y.
I was thinking more of the platforming, and the fact that there's not a lot of direction, and there's a lot of, like, fidgeting to get where you're going.
Right.
I don't know. This doesn't seem quite right, but it also doesn't seem exactly wrong.
Hey man, I'm gonna go for it. Why not?
Are those the teeth of a coon? Oh, nicely done.
Right? See, this is a good idea.
Is that gonna be enough? It might be. Oh! That one! That was legitimate.
That one was legit. Yeah, that was a good... Yeah.
It was a good crunch.
So
that's what your bones sound like. You don't want to know the sound of your bones.
No, you definitely don't. I certainly don't. Oh no.
So anyway, get back out to that first platform we were doing. Is there like another place you could jump to from here? Like take a...
No, that's where I came from.
Were you meant to...
Oh. I just needed to like go from a different
I guess?
spot,
that didn't look like that would work to me.
I know, right? I feel like there's some like rubber banding going on here or something.
I feel like we encountered that the last time we had super jetpack fuel.
Yeah, we were like, how did I make that? And
yeah.
We're like, why didn't I make that? Look at that.
Have you ever heard of the game Solar Jetman?
Solar Jetman?
I assume you haven't. It's really old.
No.
Depleted, obviously, for random reasons. Bullshit game.
I know, right?
So Solar Jetman is this game I used to be really fascinated with. It's like an NES game, and like I think you're supposed to be like a space miner, and like you just like take your ship to various planets, and then you just sort of like fly around in this little space pod trying to pick up like valuable things, and like make sure you have enough fuel to like escape the planet once you have the valuable things. And like it had this like really cool art style and like feel to it, but like I couldn't play it for fucking shit because like when that game was relevant I was like 5,
right? And
so like I would see like my brother and sister playing it and be like, oh, that game is so cool, and then I'd play it and like run immediately into a wall and die. Like it was just too much for me to understand.
So I just tapped it and it like went in.
Yeah, the robot arm controls seem fairly forgiving because they couldn't be bothered to like program them. I think just the lower corner, or is there another one?
Just did this one, I thought.
Yeah, lower corner. You made a magical donut!
What will it do?
Actually, it's a stonut. Get it?
Oh, is it Foggate?
Is it, or is that just light?
I think it's a Foggate.
Is it a light bridge from the dig?
Let's jump through it. It didn't do anything.
I think you made a donut laser.
I think you're right.
Did you want that? Is it supposed to be pointing you towards like a Russian robot lady?
Maybe.
Where do you think this is going to be a question I'm sure you've thought of like a lot, so I know you'll have an answer right off the top of your head.
Go for it.
So like of all the nations in the world,
right? Where
Where would you rank Russia in terms of likelihood to create the first sex robot?
Not nearly as high as Japan.
No, I mean Japan's obviously number 1. We're
like,
probably pretty high.
Yeah.
But like where Russia? Where Russia at?
Also quite high, I'd say.
Right? That's my thought.
I think maybe 3rd.
Yeah,
after
well,
us and Japan.
Maybe.
Like maybe even 2nd. What do you think?
I mean, I'd say if it's not top 5, I'd definitely put it at like 6 or something. I think it's pretty high.
What do you think? Maybe the Germans?
Germans do seem pretty likely.
Nope.
I feel like maybe some of the...
Nope.
Maybe some of the, like, the Slavic countries that are just sort of more open to, like, weird sex stuff.
Okay, like the Swedes?
Or something? Like something like that. But like
that, the Swedish sex system.
Yeah.
It's similar to the Swedish sleep system.
Or the Swedish-made penis pump from Austin Powers.
Exactly.
Seriously?
Controls.
Swedish penis pumps are my bag, baby.
I gotta watch that movie again.
It's so good.
Oh, do I have to do this now? Oh, I can't just do this? I have to be prompted to do it? So how
What, robot arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to be prompted for that.
Okay, so am I just supposed to jump?
Was I not paying a Did you push the button? What made the thing go slightly higher or something?
No! How am I...
It's very graphic.
To the right, I guess?
Maybe? Maybe that works. That looks a little close.
Here we go again.
On our own?
Yeah, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
You know more lyrics to that than I do.
And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Why do I know all these words?
I don't know.
Here I go again.
Does your new dental work, like, channel, like, FM radio in your head or something?
Apparently.
Yes, that's right. Years ago.
But then your wife turned up missing one day.
She didn't turn up missing, did she?
That's not how that works.
But you knew otherwise.
Yes, ma'am, and I went looking for her.
On Mars!
Yeah, I found her on fucking Mars. She went real far to get away from me. I don't know what I was expecting her to say when I found her, but she wasn't thrilled.
Oh, Jesus. No, lady!
Come back, I want to know where you got those yoga clothes.
Was it Lululemon? They're very expensive. Oh, I'm here now.
Okay, great. Wait, no, what? I'm sorry, what? We were like at the top of a cliff and now we're at like the bottom of a cave. Like,
Yeah. We jumped with her, apparently.
This doesn't look like the same place. Also, the time jump is pretty jarring considering. I feel like we should have picked a time jump or a space jump, and maybe not both.
Footprints seem to move this way, which is the opposite of the way I was facing.
Haven't we also experienced that before? I think we've had a couple instances of checkpoints just sort of like fucking with us.
Yeah. Whoop! That was close.
Was that like time to like go behind you, or did you actually?
I think I just got lucky, honestly.
Should we be concerned that it seems like her slime trail is like widening over time?
Do you think she's a slug woman now?
I mean, I think she was a slug woman all along.
She's pretty hot for a slug woman.
Well, you know what they say. Russian girls. They steal my soul. Russian girls.
They do see that.
At least someone says that. I don't remember who it is that sings that ridiculous song.
Yeah, maybe able to use this attribute. Wait, hold on. I should read this. But it becomes harmless a moment after it strikes, touching or standing on this creature.
No, so you're gonna platform off the like spider plants now?
As if it was... Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So basically, that was there to tell you, you can touch it after it does things.
Yeah. I mean, now they kind of just look like trees. But this is also cheating because, like, these aren't ones that you see moving. Because the ones you see moving still look dangerous afterwards.
Yeah.
So if they had just made a consistent look to them, where, like, in the earlier segments they would sort of turn into trees, then you wouldn't question that. You'd be like, oh, they look inert now.
Yeah. Well, there is a color difference. The ones that move are black, and the ones that don't are brown.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. The ones that don't move look inert.
Yeah.
But the ones that move and are done should also look inert.
Right.
According to, like, the thing they told you. This seems super not friendly. Brothers.
Well, they do start to turn inert.
No, I guess they do. Did the other ones, or are they only doing that now?
No, I think they did. I think we just didn't notice.
It's possible.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Yeah, that chasm looks super not Safio Brothers.
Safio Brothers?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to explore this area in the next episode.
Assuming that we haven't been turned around the wrong way.
I think we have. Well, now I really don't know which way to go. I think it was this way, wasn't it?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ugh, checkpoints. All right, join us then.
I do know how to feel about this whole Lifeless Planet business, because now we've seen a bunch of weird murder spider plants, and also we got a good look at that Russian slug woman, and she definitely looks like a living thing person.
She does look like a living thing person. Except for the glowing eyes and the foot fungus, of course.
I didn't say a human thing person.
Yeah.
Just a living one.